Hello, I'm out again. Was it last Tuesday and Wednesday I was out? It's now Sunday, I'm back out doing Sunday, Monday. Back on stables. When I got here there was 4 people on. And there's only 7 pegs, so I didn't have a lot of choice. So I've picked Boulevard. I'll show you why in a minute when I flick it around. I'll show you where I'm going to put my baits and that. I'm just sat here watching the water. I can't see how there's a guy in gate he's going. So I'm waiting till he's gone, because I might chuck one down there. But while I'm waiting to get him out, I can show you what I'm using. Like I say, leg clit system. And that is, you might think it's a bit big for winter, but if they're feeding, that's an 18mm Nutter S, top with a pink switch half-tone. The crank size 6. That's the Corda Dark Matter, leg clip, that riggy tuning, what I'm not sure about, don't like it. Anyway, that's one of the ones that will be going out. And I say then, the other one I'll have same again, but with a white switch half tone, and then the other one will be same again with a pink. So there you go. Right, so when he's gone, I've got the old 8 to myself. Which when I got here, I thought, I'm restricted now, I haven't got a lot of room, blah, blah, blah. From that, an hour and a half later, I've got lake to myself. That's why I haven't put the rods out yet, because I'm still not sure where I'm going to put them. But I might make the most of having all the lake to myself. What I might do, I might stick one in that far corner, which is in front of the Bridle where I was fishing last week, in that corner. I'll have one out straight in front of me where the little pump is, where I've had fish on before, and I could stick one over in that corner. Because the lad what was in there apparently had a couple. Both mornings he had a fish from that corner. So I'd be mad not to put one there, wouldn't I, really? The only thing with that is I'm fishing all the lake then. I'm fishing all the far bank. I'm fishing each corner of the far bank and one in the middle of the far bank. Or should I put one in the middle? The one straight in front of me I might put mid-water. I don't know. That's why I'm just still not put my rods out yet. Still not 100% where I'm putting them. Warm again. Put on my cold weather gear on. Look, I've got my thermal bibbing braces or slopper, whatever you call them. Bibbing braces. And they're open because I'm sweating. Setting up. But what I do, I flip it round in a minute like I always do. Flippy flippy. It's I'll tell you what time it is. It's 1:25. Your odds will be out about 2. Then they'll be staying out till the morning. Then they might have a rethink in the morning. Put them somewhere else. And probably tomorrow tea time they'll get put out again, a bit more bait on them. And then bait again the following morning. Because I'm not back at work. Got to work. Got the rotor, like I say, get the rotor on Thursday nights. Managers put me 2 days holiday through. We don't ask for them. But it's in our contract. The company can dictate when we take holidays, when there's quiet periods, and make us take us holidays. Because they don't want us off when it's busy. And busy for us is any half-term summer holidays, because obviously we're a holiday centre, aren't we? So that's our busiest times. The park's full. And that's when they don't want us taking holidays, because they want us in. Because that's when any trouble what's going to happen is going to happen. So we usually get our holidays when it's kids are at school. But there you go, that's the way it is, what it is. I'm going to sneeze. Just made a coffee. Well, what I'll do, I'll flip it round in a minute and I'll show you where I'm thinking of putting the rods. And then when I update later, when the rods are around, I'll update later and tell you if I did put them where I said I was going to put them, or I'll put them somewhere different. I'll tell you. I've got no secrets. Hey, I'm not a secret squirrel. I'll tell you where the spots I fish and if I catch a lot of them. The spots I do catch a lot of. Obviously, if you look back on my other videos, you'll know where they are. I don't mind anyone catching them. Like some people aren't dead secretive. Well, I'm not giving me spots away. I've been feeding that spot for the last 3 or 4 weeks. Huh? The main spots in here where I catch in each peg, which you all know because I show you, I've been feeding those spots for 2 years. I don't care, I tell people. Anyone asks me how I've done it, so I had one off there, there's no spot there. I've had a few off there, just tell people I'm not bothered. But anyway, I'll just pause it a minute, have a gob full of coffee, and I'll take you outside and show you where I am thinking of putting them and why I'm thinking of putting them there. So I'll catch you in a minute. Don't go anywhere. Right. Let's have a look. That sun's bright, I can't even see out. You can see that's where I was last week. Down that end, I'm in Bullyford now. Everything's sort of ready to go. Get a pointy stick. So what I'm thinking, I could stick one in that corner where I was last week, where that bigger tree is, little pump house there, one off the end of the little pump there, and the two fish what have come out have come from that corner there. So I could put one there, so I could have one there, and one there. But all the birds are there. I don't know if you've seen the tufties, coots and everything, so obviously it's warm there. That's where they're hanging about. So I could have one towards the pump, like mid-waterish. Still not sure, but that sun's blinding, isn't it? But yeah, it's one of them. I mean, it's 2 o'clock now, still haven't got the rods out. I'd be here for 2 nights if I get them out. There's no point just it's no point just chucking them out. Some people, they get there, the first thing they want to do is get the rods out. Then they'll get them out and they'll sit there, get the bivvy set up, get everything set up. And then they're going to think, oh, I'm not happy with that, I want to move it over there, and they end up bringing them in and chucking them somewhere else. I'd rather sit, walk around, sit, watch the water for an hour, 2 hours, so I'm sure where I want to put them, and then that's where they go, and then they'll stay there then. Well, once I get them out now, they'll stay there till the morning. Unless a lot of fish start showing in an area where I haven't got a rod, and then one will go there, but otherwise they'll stay there till the morning then, and I'll be sort of confident-ish as you can be. So that's the plan of action. The guy there is packing down now. I think I might do that. I'm going to stick one in that corner because I've had a lot off there. This one I'm not sure to put it mid-water. That's the one I'm not sure about yet, and one's going over there. And in the morning I can rethink it, because no one else coming on today unless someone turns up tonight, and then I might have to move one. Well, I will have to move one, won't I? Might have to move 2. 2 people come up, sod's law, one will go in that corner and one will go in that corner, and both of them will have to come in. But at the moment there's no one here, so I'm doing it. So I'm going to finish my coffee, and the rods are going out, whatever I said. Except for this middle one, that's the only one I'm not sure about. Don't know, no, I don't know. I'll just put it mid-water. But 2 fish will come out from that corner. The only 2 fish what have been caught over the weekend, they both come from that corner, and both in the morning. So I'm going to be mad not to put one there, aren't I? Them birds are moving away, I know, are they? Yes. But I can't see yet. So I could put one over there. See, in the summer off that pump's a good spot, but that's because when the pump's on that hose, that's what oxygenates the water, so the fish are going to be around there. Maybe not this time of year. Mid-waterish, but if they come off in that corner, and I see fish last week in that corner, they're always in the corners. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Right, I'm going to finish with coffee, the rods are going out. I'll give you an update later when the rods are out and I'm chilled and we're settled in properly. I shall catch you all later. That evening. You can see me, can you? Yeah, right. Catch you all later. Bye for now. Hello. Right, oh, that sun's going down. And you can see with my shoulder there. I don't know if you can see it. There it is. There's a moon. You're not this way. There's a sun. What's going on? Well, we're losing the light, so I thought I'd better do a little update. So I'm going to get some tea on. Where's my pointy sticks? Ugh, can't find one. You know, about 20 foot long. Right, many pointy sticks. I'm going to have to focus. I'm going to have to turn the camera around, aren't I? So I'll do that in a minute, but I'll change my mind. Probably change my mind again tomorrow. That's what I'll do, isn't it? But for today, I sort of got my rods. I've got one on the far bank, one on this near margin, and one in the middle. Just so I can gauge if there is anything moving this end. But I've had a couple of liners already. I know all three rods I've had a liner on each, so was the liners, was it the line settling? I don't know, but can me lost for words. Yeah, so man, that sun's really bright. So they're staying out there tonight. In the morning, I think what I'm going to do, they're going to go back on the same spots they're on now. Maybe with no bait or a little bit of bait. Then if no one comes on tomorrow, and I've had no knots and no fish or nothing, then one's definitely going in that corner, that top corner then. And it'll stay there. That'll do tomorrow from tea time till I leave the next day. So that's the plan of action now. So the last bit, yeah, I'm going up. One there, definitely one there, definitely one there. I'm not sure about that one. And it's all changed. But that's fishing, isn't it? That's what I'll do. Because I don't know, without focusing. Probably not. It is a real nice night. Definitely feel the temperature dropping now. Don't know how warm it's been today, but it's fairly warm, and now the sun's going down and the temperature's dropping rapidly. Right, what shall I do? Turn it around so I can show you. I'll show you where I've put them now. Oh, is that a fish? No, it's the herring's back. I wonder why it's down this end. Tufties are all ganged up, doing me head in there. That's another reason I didn't put one in that corner. I'll show you in a minute. Let me just flip it round. There you go. Right, what I was going to do, one was going to go in that corner, wasn't it? But all the tufties and the coots was all sat there. So I thought, I'm not just putting bait out to feed them. So what I have done, see where the sun is, see that second tree? Got one probably halfway out, mid-water there. So I've got one mid-water there. Then the middle rod, that is where the pump is, where the pump house is there. I'm a bit further this way, they're probably 2 rod lengths off that tree there. Not the big tree, that tree. Probably 2 rod lengths off that. And then my left rod, don't know if you can see the line, is down this margin. Probably, where's my stick? I'm probably about there. But down this margin, I thought I'd have one down this margin, one on that margin, and then one in the middle. See if I get any liners, give me an idea where the fish are, where they're moving. If they're moving in this margin, or they're moving along that margin, or they're moving along the middle. That is the plan. But as I say, best laid plans go tits up, don't they? There you go. And if nothing happens tonight and tomorrow, and tomorrow tea time, then I'm going to have one where I was going to put one. in that corner. So this margin rod might go in that corner. My middle rod might go mid-water. And the one what's mid-water now, I might put down this margin. Or I might still put in that corner. We shall see. See what happens tomorrow. So we're losing the light pretty rapidly. I'm going to have my tea in a minute. Just as soon as my coffee, I made that when I got it, and it's still warm now. Obviously them famous cups, they are like flask, aren't they? But they keep it as hot as long as the flask does. Well, there you go. You can't argue with a view again, can you? Well, that's it. I might have a little another chat later on if I'm bored and the lighting's alright in the bivvy. If not, then it'll be in the morning. So I'm going to get my tea on, and then I shall get back to you either later tonight or when I have a fish or the morning. One of them three. Like I say, I'm losing the sun now, it's going down, it's going to be dark soon. Get my tea on, and I might watch. What's that thing with Clarkson in? The Grand Tour, innit? Yeah, I might watch that, I've got that on my phone. Yeah, there you go, sun's directly in line with my rods. Don't know if that's an omen or not. The herring's over there. Right, I shall get back to you all later because I'm going to have to get something to eat. And I'll catch you all later. How many times am I going to say catch you later? I'll catch you all later. Bye for now. Morning. Morning, it's more like mid-morning. It's about 10 o'clock now. Is it? Ooh. Yeah, just gone 10. Quiet night again. Could be the second blankety blank on the trot. I'm thinking, is it the case on the new rods? Ah. I had a run this morning. Well, I had a couple of bleats through the night. But I don't know what's going on because the coach was having like a gang warfare on here last night. Just chasing each other down the lake all night. Making the right commotions. I don't know. Obviously spending a lot of energy chasing each other. They might have started diving on my bait. That's what could have been last night. And then all the tufties come out of hiding this morning. A big mob of them. About 50 seagulls come, but they didn't stay long. And then Saturday, just making a coffee. Beep, beep, beep. Looked out. Tufties all around the area. But tufty. And it stopped. And then beep, beep. And I thought, definitely a tufty. I was looking out and I see one come to the surface and it was like shaking its head and flapping its wing. Oh, great. And I got it in, unhooked it. I don't know if that counts as christening the rods, because I've caught, even though it was a tufty. But apart from that, it's all quiet. No one else has come on. The rods are still where I put them last night. I haven't changed them yet, because I'm still not sure what to do. They might stay out till about 12 o'clock-ish. Then I might rebait them. Fresh baits on, rebait. And I might put them back where they are now, back in the same area. Because I've seen nothing to go on. I haven't seen anything. Like last week I see fish moving, I see a couple of swells and that. I haven't seen nothing. And it's supposed to be 11 degrees today. It's not now. It's quite chilly. It's overcast and chilly. So, I don't know. It's one of them, isn't it? Do you sit it out and hope that they'll come onto your bait? But this time of year they're not moving as much, are they? So, there's less chance they are going to be moving about looking for food, I suppose. Or do I try some different spots where I think they might be held up, but I'm not seeing anything to give me a clue. I've sort of got it in my mind what I'm going to do. Because two out, the one over the far margin, I had some bleeps on that last night. Now that could have been fish moving, they could have been in this margin and catching the line. So that's not really out to go on, is it? The one mid-water, my left rod. I know in the last clip I said my left rod's down there, it's not to be right, isn't it? But anyway, my left one, I had a couple of bleeps on that. The one down the right margin, nothing on that, not a bleep on nothing. So they are this side, they're not in the margin, they're probably halfway between mid-water and this bank, so a quarter of the way out. If that was liners from them two. So they could have been moving down, but not close into this bank. I knew I'm a couple of rod lengths off this bank, so I could have been done. Could have picked my baits up and spat them, couldn't I? I'm definitely, when I go out, I'm doing what I did. I'm going to have one on the far side, one on this side, and one in the middle. Again. Just the best way to maximise my chances, isn't it? If I put them all three over the far side, and they're not over there, that's 3 rods dead. If I have one far side, one this side, and one in the middle, if they are in any of them areas moving, I've got a chance. Because obviously, got to keep reminding yourself, and it is the middle of February, it's winter. But fish have been coming out, but the odd one. Except for that lad in the corner who had 2, when I turned up yesterday, or went yesterday, he had 2 each morning, he had a run. Fish from that corner. But then I could stick one over there, and because he's had 2 from the same area, that could have spooked them away from there. So they might not be there now. They might have gone down the opposite end, they might have come across to this corner. Ah, gives you a headache, doesn't it? Because obviously there was there, but that doesn't mean they're still there. Like I say, he's had 2 each morning. That first morning he had 1, that would have spooked them out, then they'd have been a bit wary but come back in. And then when another one's got caught the next morning, then that's going to spook them even more. And then they might stay clear of that area for 2 or 3 days. So now I'm going to stick with what I'm doing now. But I might put one down this margin, down my left margin. I made a rod halfway between me and that peg, and that one back in roughly the same area near the pump house. I'll have one off there. But I might take it a bit further that way, because looking back at my old vlogs, last time I was in Gate, I had 2 runs off a spot over there. But then again, that was summer, wasn't it? It's not winter. But obviously it's a spot where they feed. So if they are looking for food, you'd think they'd go to the spots where they usually know there's food. But I don't know how many anglers have been on. I know it was busy this weekend, but in the week... Oh, I was on last week, wasn't I? There's only been 1 or 2 on in the week and that, so there isn't a lot of bait going in. We shall see. Right, we'll have another gob full of coffee in a minute. Just made it my 2nd cup. And I've got what that keeps. I made it, and 5 minutes later I had a mouthful, scalded on my mouth, didn't I? And it's just like drinking boiling water out of the kettle. That's what we do, don't we? Drink hot drinks, and you think about it, it's boiling water, isn't it? That we met tea and coffee with, then we're drinking it. But in a cup it cools down a lot quicker, doesn't it? In them things, it retains the heat. Yeah, so 1-0 to me against the Tufties. All I need now is a coot and a seagull, and I've got the hat-trick, haven't I? And if I get a cat, I'll probably do a little dance, a little jig. Hey, hey. But I'm thinking it's the rods. It's the case of the new rods, isn't it? Next time I come, I might bring my old rods, which I was going to do this time, but I thought, no, I fetch these again, get them bedded, get the line bedded in a bit more, and have a little chuck about of them when it's quiet like now it is. I won't now, because I'm fishing, but in the morning, when I'm pat down ready to go as I bring them in, I'll bring them in and I'll have a little cast with each of them before I put them away. Just to get the line bedded in them a bit more. So that's the plan of action. I was seriously thinking about going today again. Like you do, don't you, when you haven't seen nothing, you haven't heard anything, you just sat here looking and nothing. And you think, do I really want to be staying another night, doing all day tomorrow and staying another night? And then, well, yeah, the longer the baits are in the water, the more chance you've got of catching them, haven't you? Or not. Like I say, you can't catch them outside at home. If you haven't got a bait in the water, you're not going to catch them. So, we'll see. I've been waffling a bit, haven't I? I'll turn it around in a minute. Show you where I had my tufty from. Hey. And then I might have a little grandad and that, finish my coffee, have a grandad and that. I might just go to the car, get a bit more water. Oh, the joys of winter fishing. But hey, I'm out, I'm fishing. I'm not sat at home, I'm not watching crap on telly. Sat there bored at home thinking, oh, what can I do? Tying rigs and all that, you can only tie so many rigs, can't you? I know, I've got some more to tie, I could tie them now. But I prefer tying my rigs at home. It's just easier, isn't it? It's more comfortable. It's better lighting. It's just easier. Like here, I end up dropping bits, dropping swivel and all sorts, and you can't see me. And your hands get cold, don't they, and they're wet. And at home, it's just not easy. You can have a tray on your lap, tie your rigs up. If you drop out, it just falls on the tray, you know where it's gone. Right, I'm still waffling. 10 minutes. Hey, King Talker. I'll be back in a minute. I'll do the review, show you where they're tufted, show you where I'm thinking of moving them about dinner time-ish. And then, if I'm leaving tomorrow at dinner, if I'm moving it in, and then I might, as soon as first light tomorrow, 7-ish, you can sort of see. I might put some fresh baits out, put them out, and then start my slow pat down. Oh, I could leave them later today. I might leave them out today. Rebait about 2-ish, like I did yesterday. Put them back out about 2. I see how bad, when I'm ringing, I see what the bait's like. They're still good and not fall to bits. The one that tufty out, that's got a bit of a chunk out of it, but it was still okay. It's still solid on the ear, so that's gone back out. Right, I'm going to stop, have a coffee, or I'm drinking my coffee. Back in a minute. Hello. Right. There's all the coots, look. Fucking things. So that wind's got up. So I think them two, they're fighting with them two, and somewhere over there. Oh, just some bleeps on my left rod. Yeah, it's looking pretty moody. Bit of chop on the water. It's coming this way. So I've changed my thinking again now, haven't I? I think this left rod down this margin is going to stay down this margin. Maybe go a bit further along. The rod to that, the tree on the right are the two bigger ones in the middle of the screen now. That one, what was halfway, that's one I had a tufty on. I think I'm moving that probably more this way. So again, halfway out towards that peg. The middle rod, what's to the pump house, and it's just off that tree to the left where I showed you. I might move that a bit closer in that calmer water. So I think I might get that corner a miss, because is there anywhere you'd think there'd be in this corner down here, what I can't get to. Well, I could, I suppose, with my boat, but it's too much what can go wrong when you're fishing that far down the margin, isn't there? A bit like rain, we've got a bit of black cloud coming over. Said we might get some showers this afternoon. It's going to be sunny and warm. It's definitely blowing a bit. Since I caught that tufty, all the tufties are gone. I scared them off. It wasn't it. So you picked the bait up and you could caught it under its beak. The soft bit under its beak was in there. It just come out easy enough. And I let it go and it shot off. Like the farmer was after it with a gun. That's how quick it shot off. Yeah, it's a bit chilly. That wind is definitely chilly, so maybe they're not in that corner, maybe they're there. The back of it. Like you'd think there would be. So should I chuck one over there? One over there. One halfway out to that peg. And one down this margin again. Maybe. I'm not going to rebait probably 2 o'clock-ish, then I'll probably stay out till good tomorrow. There's no point to keep moving and putting more bait out if there's no happening, you're not seeing them. You're just chucking bait out for no reason more often than you need to, aren't you? Well, that's me thinking now. What I'm going to do, I'm going to have a pasty. I might have a little nap. It's about 11 o'clock now. And then re-evaluate it, because the weather's changing in dinner time. It's supposed to be clear skies, sunny, warm. But at the minute, as you can see, it's overcast. It's looking good now. And breezy, the wind's cold. But then this afternoon, that wind could turn warmer, which would make you think then there would be down there. There's nothing showing. I might bring the rods in a minute, have a walk round, then have my dinner, then put them out. We shall see. I might have my pasty now and have a nap. Like I say, then re-evaluate it. If it's another blanket, it's a blankety blankety. I ain't going to beat myself up. Like I say, it's the middle of February, isn't it? But if I do blank again, that'll be as many blanks as I had all last year on here. I think 1 or 2. I'm out of time there, so I'll let you know later what I've done when I've repositioned the rods and everything. I'll have a catch up then. Bye for now. Hello. Right, I've changed them. It's been a right miserable day. It's been cold. I had my coat on all day. Looked like rain. It drizzled a little bit. And now, the last like 3/4 of an hour before sunset, sun comes out. Coat's off and it's warmer. I've repositioned the rods. So I'm going to get a pointy stick. And I shall show you what I've done. Same again, that tree there, probably halfway out towards that tree. Boathouse. This tree here, I'm a bit closer in. I'm into the calm water, you can see it where it's calm. Basically under where the branch is sticking out. And I've stuck one. I can see where I am. Yeah, I've stuck one in that corner. Just as I did that, because no one had turned up, I thought, right, I'll be safe, stick one over there. And the guy's turned up, hasn't he? But luckily enough, he's gone over there, in that corner. So it's a good job I didn't put one over there, because I was thinking about sticking one there and one in that corner, wasn't I? But good job I never, because another guy's turned up. Yeah, so now it's nice and warm. Sun's setting. I'm having a brew, then I'm going to have something to eat. Early night. I think I'm leaving early in the morning, early-ish, same as last time. Even though I've got tomorrow off work, I've got stuff to do. And then I can chill out tomorrow night, probably have a couple of beers. Chill out, watch a film. And back to work the next day at 3:30. So I'm not rushing, I'm not getting home and rushing here, there and everywhere. I'm going to have all day to get stuff done and I can chill on the night. But yeah, nothing's happened. No bleeps, like I say, I had that tufty dinner this morning. See what tonight brings. Obviously I want to stay out now until I go. So we shall see. You've got to be in it to win it, as I say. The wind really picked up as well. I had to bring my door down. Jacket went on and the wind was coming straight at me. Belting right in. So jacket come on. And I'm getting back in here now because that wind's still a bit chilly. Oh, what happened there? Yeah, so if you don't hear from me through the night, you shall hear from me in the morning. And that I mean, it'd be the second blank on the trot. But I am sort of half hopeful of that one I stuck out to the right, that right corner. Because only 2 fish will come out all weekend, come out from that corner, both mornings. So I'm hopeful that I might have one in the morning. That's why I left it. I didn't put one straight over there and that lad moved out, because I thought if he's had a couple, like I said, they might have spooked away, but now they might be going back in there thinking it's okay to go back in there. And if they do, they'll find some nice nutteresses, DNA. So, who could refuse that? Well, all the carp in the lake so far this trip and last trip. But, like I say, that's not doing better. I've had plenty of fish out of here. It's just one of them things. Like I keep saying, it's middle of February, it's winter. If you're not on them, then you're not going to catch them. They're not going to be moving much. Right, I might do another little bit later on, but I'm going to stop now. I'm going to get my coffee and get something to eat. Just thought I'd update you that I have bit the bullet again and I've moved one. So I'll catch you all later. Bye for now. Quick little update for a pack down. Well, I started packing down already. It's just gone 8, half 8. Nearly half 8. Nothing again through the night, but the middle rod, the rod over towards the boathouse, pump house, about midnight I had a couple of bleeps on it. Then again about at 1:30 I had bleep 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 bleep, like a proper line of that one, sort of bottom went up and come down. Then again about 3 this morning. So there's definitely fish or something moving around there. It could have been a cat. Obviously with a mug in the bottom more, they go over your line, don't they? They pull the line under the belly. But there was something moving. The coots there on a mission fighting everybody. I think they must be getting ready to pair up and breed again, because they're getting dead territorial. It's a real nice morning. No frost this morning. Sun's out already. So I'll flip you around in a minute, show you the lake, and then that'll be it. Get the rest of the gear packed. I've started. I've still got loads to pack. I bring too much gear. So yeah, I might start calling myself the Blinks. Where do I get Blinks from? The Lynx Blanca instead of the Lynx Carper. It's 2 blanks on the trot. Like I say, it is what it is, isn't it? It is February. Even though I reckon the temperatures might go up to 17 degrees today. Typical, isn't it, when I'm going home? See, I could stay. I've got enough bait. Ish, yeah, I have. Brought extra, brought a couple of bags of pellets as well, just in case, because last time I got short, didn't I? But I'm not. I've got stuff to do at home, and then I can have a chilled out night tonight. Sort of chill out, nice and warm, film, couple of beers, get Chinese probably. That better, that's always wonky, innit? Now gone. Now it's going dark, innit? Right, I'll just flip you around, take you outside. Now you have one last little look at the lake. Thrills and good to you. Treat you too well, I'm telling you. Back in one. There you go. Oh. Yeah, got a bit of cloud coming over, it's mainly blue sky a lot. It's just covered the sun now. But yeah, the guy in the peg over there, he had a bit of a run this morning, but note there, he thinks it was a coot. And my middle one, the one straight out in front, where the little boathouse is, that tree to the left as you're looking at it, got one on a little bit under there. And that's what I was getting all the little bleeps on last night. So apart from that, nothing. That corner rod, nothing. Still time yet though. That'll be the last rod to come in. But I'll see how you move the bobbin. Exactly the same there enough where I left it, so don't know what was going on. I was watching it anyway through the dawn. Don't know what was going on with it. Tufties hadn't arrived yet. They might not come today after catching that one yesterday. But yeah, bait boat's gone. All the bait buckets are gone. I don't know. We had a bit of rain last night. Oh, it's probably due. I don't know. Right, I'm going to finish with coffee, then get on with the rest of the pat down. And I will see you on the next one. Which again will be here. Hopefully I might have a bit of a better session and I might catch one. Then again, I could have a really good session and I could have 5 or 6. Just the way it goes, isn't it? Well, I'm not going to carry on waffling because I think this vlog's long enough already with no fish in it, so I'm signing off now and I shall catch you all on the next one. So don't forget, give us a sub, comment if you want. Tell me if you like these sort of videos, if you don't like them, why you like them, why you don't like them. And I can change things, can't I? But like I say, they're just basic videos. There's no fancy. I'm not taking shots of all the growth now. Ooh, look at that. And ooh, doing all that sort of stuff. It's just me fishing and what happens on me sessions, and that's it. Doing it all on my phone, no fancy cameras, no time lapse and all that sort of stuff. I could do if I wanted, but it's not about that. It's just a basic vlog and it's a diary, that's what it is. So I can look back at each session and see where I was putting my rods, if there was anything happening, what bait I was using, etc. That, and tried it all down in a fisherman vlog like I used to. Now I've got a vlog on that, video vlog. Right, I'm going to get off. Thanks for watching again and I shall catch you all later. Bye for now.